play, Luis Severino.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now the first baseman, Luis Arraez. That's too low. And we're underway here this afternoon. Severino. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. One up, one down. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
That just misses, and that's ball one.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood. He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next offering misses down and away. One out, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Severino kicks, deals. Now it's 3-2. In the air, left field, down the line. That's a base hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Severino throws to first. Tatis dives back in. Severino, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one in there across the letters. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Here's Manny Machado. And that's in for a strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And Manny gets a piece. Tatis off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Padres leave one, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Yu Darvish.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In there at the knees for a strike. That's inside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Darvish delivers.
Nope, that's inside.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Merrill gets under it. 1 away. And time now to check out the A's lineup.
Designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Fastball is outside. Darvish, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 2-0. He swings and fouls one off. The 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
J.J. Bleday stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
2 out, space is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way.
1-1's the count.
Foul ball there.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Goes down looking.
Oh, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. That's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Jason Hayward in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Out to short, Wilson. Fires across the diamond. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
First baseman Tyler Soderstrom.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom.
Well, I'll say this, as a former position player and base stealer, when you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's there with a double.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So digging in, Zach Geloff. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Soderstrom leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one fouled off, 2-2. Man at second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other
Batting
way. So
seventh,
credit the pitcher
left
for having him
fielder,
out in front of that pitch.
Seth
Clearly, he had him
Brown.
fooled.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brown will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
That's a ball.
I think it's very important
2 balls,
to establish
2
the
strikes.
inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Soderstrom around third. He scores, and they have the lead. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here's Luis Arias. That one ripped. And that gets down in the corner. The throw into second. He's in safely at second. A run comes in the play.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. Ball
That's
one
a
there.
ball.
Two outs and one in scoring position. And that one fouled off.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That missed by a lot. And the count is filled up. Lawrence Butler in the on-deck circle for the A's. Runner at second, 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. He goes down looking. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the A's 2 and the Padres nothing. On to the 3rd inning, and now the DH, Tirso Ornelas. Severino back to work. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting 9th, catcher Elias Diaz.
Here's Elias Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
first baseman,
he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So the lineup flips over. Next for the Padres. There goes the runner. Fouled off left side. On a line out towards center. Lede makes the grab on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Right through there for a strike. Diaz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Merrill.
Now here is Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Slides, but it gets by him. Everybody's going to be safe.
Now batting third baseman Manny Machado.
Manny Machado up to the plate. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is down low.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. So he goes yard to left. It's 4-2. And Singy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that could be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Cronenworth stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, at least he's got a clean slate after that grand slam. Nothing to think about on the bases, so he can really go after the hitter and just approach this like it's a clean inning, get the outs that you need, and get back into the dugout. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can.
Oh, that one rides up and in.
Straighten him up a little bit.
4 runs already in the frame. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball. Cronenworth will take his base.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Runner at first with 2 away. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ball 1 to Bogaerts. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder
Here's Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Two on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Noah Murdoch up and loosening in the pen. Harris also throwing. Two outs. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Popped up left side. Wilson makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. But they leave their mark on the inning as we get another look at the grand slam. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's carrying, and that ball is gone. And this place is rocking. It's 4-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch misses. 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
One ball,
Nobody on,
2 strikes.
nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that
Now
red
batting,
dot
the
on the
center fielder,
baseball as it's coming in to let them know
JJ
what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
This is J.J. Bleday. Swing and a miss. That's strike
0-1's the
one.
count.
Rips that one to right. Tatis makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Shea
And now a chance for Shea
Langoliers.
Langoliers. He's 0 for 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next
Oh,
one
that's
misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's
Ball, that's out.
outside. And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. A's get one back on this solo blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. John
Leading off
Sciambi
for
with Chris
San Diego,
Singleton
the
and set
designated
to lead
hitter,
off the
Tirso
4th, Tirso
Ornelas.
Ornelas. Just missed. Ornelas goes 6 feet 3 inches, 200 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Butler squeezes it, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Padres, catcher
And now it's Elias
Diaz.
Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hit in the air, right field. Snags it on the run. 2 away down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as
Now
an
batting,
outfielder. Got
the
to
first
put it
baseman,
into his
Luis
highest gear
Arraez.
and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Arraez in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one fouled off. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 3 up, 3 down that time. And midway in the 4th, it's the Padres 4 and the A's 3. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Fouled off. He was late. Inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Now batting.
Now,
second
Zach
baseman.
Geller. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. Strike 1. The A's trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
1 down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches. He didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a middle. Very nice.
So here's Brown at the plate. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
A 1-2
ball,
count. All
2
he's
strikes.
seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score holds at 4-3. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Now the
Padres,
number
right
2
fielder,
hitter,
Fernando
Tatis Jr.
Jr.
First
That's
offering
outside.
and it just misses.
Hey!
And that one is
One
inside.
strike.
That
That's
one
ball 3.
misses. And now 3-1. Out towards left center. Nabs it, and there's 1 down.
Now batting center fielder Jackson
Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next
Off the
offering
plate, ball
misses,
1.
and the count is 1-1. Just
outside.
missed. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brown under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now batting third baseman, Manny
Here
Machado.
comes Manny Machado. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly, and it remains a 4-3 game. We head to the bottom of the
Leading
5th.
off
Here's the
for
third
the
baseman,
Athletics,
Luis
third
Urias.
baseman, Luis Urias.
Outside low, 1-0.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the sweeper misses. That to right. Tatis. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the A's,
Jacob Wilson
shortstop,
up next for the A's.
Jacob
Caught
Wilson.
looking his first time up. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Lawrence Butler. He's already homered in this game. Slider for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the A's are gone in order. They still trail it here 4-3.
Now pitching for the
So
A's.
a new pitcher on the mound for the
Number
A's,
48.
T.J. McFarland.
TJ.
Just trying to keep this one
McFarland.
close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game.
for the
Stepping
Padres,
in for
second
San Diego,
baseman,
Jake
Jake
Cronenworth.
Cronenworth.
He is struck out, and he is walked. And that
Inside,
misses. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was the
Ball
sweeper,
two.
but it missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
There's Bogaerts now. There's your strike. Activity in the bullpen. Grant Holman getting ready to go. Otanez getting loose as well. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in for the out.
Every day during batting practice, these
Now batting
outfielders
left
get
fielder,
about 10
Jason
minutes
Hayward.
of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jason Hayward digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 4 and the A's 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Darvish back to work. In there at the knees. And there's the strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen
No ball,
for
two
San
strikes.
Diego. Jason Adam getting loose out there. Estrada getting cranked up as well. Oh, and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Laser base hit, and that one's going to get into the corner. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all
Up
of the
next,
little
for the
hooks, it can
A's,
get real tricky
center
down in the
fielder,
corner. Kept it to a
J.J.
long single.
Bleday.
Nice defensive play.
No outs. Runner at first. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Out of here. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 5-4.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Sean Reynolds gets the call from the
Now
pen.
pitching for
Pretty
San
tight
Diego.
game, so they're looking for quality
Number
pitches
25,
out of him right here. Got to do his
Sean
best to keep the
Reynolds.
score right where it is.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers. That one not close. Ball one.
You know, these Athletics, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Way high.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Up next for
So,
the
man
A's.
aboard,
First
Tyler
baseman,
Soderstrom.
Tyler
Up next for the A's.
Soderstrom.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Grounder might be 2. On to Bogarts.
He's out.
And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a
Now
smooth
batting,
double play.
second
That was a thing
baseman,
of beauty from start to
Zach
finish.
Geloff.
Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Ball 1's the count.
A's leading by a run. And that's
1-1.
down and away. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. As the A's are on top, you're dialed into the show. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Tirso Ornelas.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Elias
Anytime you
Diaz.
rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's going to be Elias Diaz. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Trying to move him over here. There's one. Relay to first. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. TJ McFarland departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So a new
the
pitcher on the
Athletics.
mound for the A's,
Number
Tyler
44,
Ferguson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Luis Ariz stands in. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ferguson, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2015. That one misses. 2-0. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count is 3-1. There's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next,
hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So 2 down. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
In the dirt. Ariz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a breaking ball misses outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. 7th inning stretch time. It's the A's 5, Padres 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yuki Matsui.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Well, 1-run game. Now the left fielder, Seth Brown.
Seth Brown.
That one laced to center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. And he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Next up for the A's, Luis Urias. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. That's off the inside corner. Going to count 1-2. In the air, right side. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Right through there for a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That one misses.
Outside.
And the count 1-2. Roll to short, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the A's 5, Padres 4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a
Athletics.
new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th. Jose
37.
Leclerc.
These are the
Jose
spots
Leclerc.
relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the
And
Padres.
now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 3. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. There's that
No
changeup.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny
Now
Machado.
Machado up here.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And that one upstairs. Next pitch, a
that's
slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
On the ground, Geloff. In plenty of time to first. Machado out of the play.
So there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice
Now
job of the
batting,
pitcher to
second
bear
baseman,
down, make the
Jake
pitch, get the ground
Cronenworth.
ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a strike on the outside edge.
One ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the A's 5, Padres 4. Bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
And the first
Outside,
pitch
that's the
misses for ball 1. Outside with a breaking ball. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
Man at first. Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Now one missed.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And another ball.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one outside. Ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And ball 4 to a board.
Now batting.
First and second,
Fielder,
no outs. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. First pitch, not close.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
There's a strike at the knees.
1 ball.
1-run
2
game.
strikes.
The A's looking for some insurance.
2 balls. 2
In the
strikes.
dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside. Butler, the lead runner, out at second. Rooker at first with no outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
And he chases that one. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, that high-forcing fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Now pitching for San
The
Diego.
pitcher on here, Jason
Number 40.
Adam.
And this could be a
Jason
pretty critical
Adam.
point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. The changeup missing, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
There's a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the A's.
Tyler Soderstrom
First
up next for the
baseman,
A's.
Tyler Soderstrom.
And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen, Adrian Morejon. The southpaw is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Estrada, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and
1
the
ball,
miss.
2 strikes.
That one missing
Inside, ball 2.
inside. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And it remains 2-2. Two on, 2 outs.
We got full count.
Zach Geloff next to bat for the A's. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Struck him out looking. A's strand a couple. They lead at 5-4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Athletics.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Mason
19.
Miller.
Save
Mason
opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off for
game.
San Diego,
Xander Bogaerts
shortstop,
now at the
Xander
plate.
Bogaerts.
First
Ball.
pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Just a clutch
Now
at bat right
left
there.
fielder,
Big time
Jason
swing
Hayward.
when this team really needed it. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And here is Jason Hayward. Lifted in the air, right field. Butler makes the grab, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really
Now
drive
batting,
it.
designated hitter Tirso Ornelas.
Looks like it'll be a
for the
pinch hitter,
Padres
Luis
as well.
Campusano.
Luis Campusano.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at bat right here.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Here's a high chopper. Soderstrom takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver
next
consistently.
for the Padres,
It doesn't matter
catcher
how many
Elias
highlight reel plays you make
Diaz.
if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Last chance for the Padres. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Elias Diaz. Trying to deliver as the hero. Right through there for a strike.
Nope. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
2 outs. Fouled off down the right side.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.